Hey guys, just thought I'd put up a video. I haven't put up a personal video in a while, so I thought my first one might be about the Avengers. Just got done seeing it with the family, and man, it was pretty good, pretty good. As far as if you don't want to know because you haven't seen it yet, you might not want to watch this because I might say some spoilers. One of the things I do want to say first off, best hero in the film, definitely the Hulk. Without the Hulk, I don't know if it would have been half the movie that it was. They did take a little while to get to him, but once they did, he was on point. Some great lines, lots of good action. There was a couple slow points, but it definitely made up for it with the Hulk. Hulk definitely, like I said, was great. Captain America, even though I wasn't a big fan before this, he did a good job. Um, I was surprised that they killed off one of the characters. He's not a main superhero per se, but I have from other movies grown fond of him and attached to him. I don't know if that gives it away for anybody, but I was surprised to see him go. But I was talking to my son, and I thought, well, maybe he didn't actually go because you don't see his body. You hear that he's dead, and you know, in Marvel, hardly anybody ever really dies. So that may be something to look for. Not really a fan of Black Widow, but she held her own. Some good action. Again, I was surprised to see Loki as the main villain, but I guess they were trying to figure somebody who could bridge the gap between several movies at once. Um, he did a good job. The actor did a good job. They did good writing as far as point plots. His interaction with the Hulk is one of my favorite parts of the movie. Um, if you like seeing things blown up, action, fights, the character development. One of the really good things about this is because all these heroes have already had their movies. They didn't have to spend a lot of time on you getting to know them. The background was already there. Captain America already had his movie. Thor, Hulk's had a couple. Um, they did a lot with Hawkeye, which again, not really one of my favorites. I could live without him. Black Widow didn't really need her in there. Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson's a great actor, and he did a great job. The mysterious council appeared. You got some otherworldly villains that are appearing. Even if you go to see the movie, stay till after the credits and after the credits. There's two little things that Marvel gives you. You know, they love to give you. Stan Lee does make a little appearance in there. Um, Iron Man was his normal cocky, arrogant self. He did get a little dose of humble pie when he got pummeled by Thor and pummeled by Hulk, and he does step up near the end and does what's right. Um, and they definitely left room for a second one, and that's the first. The groundwork is really laid because, of course, Nick Fury tells everybody that if we need them again, I don't know they'll come back. But then after the beginning of the end credits, there's a little snippet. Marvel throws you something. But then after you sit through all of the credits, then there's something else just for really true fans. And it was just funny. I mean, it wasn't like a groundbreaking. Your world is going to end if you don't see it, but it was fun to watch. And if you catch one of the lines in the movie, you'll see why it's even more poignant. Why it made sense that it happened. It's definitely something I'd see again. Definitely, and probably something I'm going to get on Blu-ray. Um, but again, hopefully this will generate more buzz for Hulk, and he'll get his own standalone movie again because they're already planning to do another Iron Man is coming out next year. Doing another Captain America, which I would have been just fine with him being the main Avenger because he was the original Avenger anyway. But I don't know that he needs his own movie. He's really not that great. And like I said, he did okay in here. A lot of action. He fought. He stood up. He took control. He led. So, and seeing him and Iron Man fighting together always brings back memories. And they even did. If you played the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, they did a couple of the little combo moves that the heroes can get together. Like there was a part where Iron Man shot onto uh, Captain America's shield on purpose, and then he used it to deflect and used it like a laser to hit some bad guys. The bad guys themselves, they were mediocre, and I'm glad. Hopefully, Loki's done with, and he won't make his any appearance in the next one. Now, the main bad guy they reveal. Hopefully, that will be the bad guy for the next one. He's pretty cool. Many people that aren't familiar with Marvel, the comics, might not know him that well, but uh, I did, and probably several others who are Marvel fans will. Um, You get to see the helicarrier, which was pretty cool, and some other things, and they bring back some of the little side characters that from like Thor, and they even make excuses for why you don't get to see the girl that he was supposedly in love with, the Earthling, why you don't see her. So all in all, it was a really good movie, and if you have the time, definitely see it. If you're into comics, if you're into heroes and action, definitely go to see it. Next movie I'm really looking forward to is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. That looks really cool, historical fiction with a twist, and that just looks good. The previews, the guy who does it actually made a couple other movies. Uh, uh, he made these ones called Night Watch and Day Watch, and he wants to make the third one, but he got to get enough money for it. So hopefully, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter will do really well, and he can get enough money behind him to make the third one. But anyway, that's about it. If you have any comments, if you got to see it, go ahead and put them in the comment section. If you have any questions, you can message me, because I really don't want to ruin it for anybody who's just really wanted a review of the movie. But there are some things that, again, I could say that could really ruin it, and I don't want to do that. But anyway, have a great day. This is Fat Preacher Man. Jesus bless you, and good gaming.